Our today's topic is about thermal styling. So what basically thermal styling is? Thermal styling is a styling procedure in the hair in which we use hot tools like straighteners, curlers to change the pattern or a texture of your hair. So it basically to change texture of our hair. Next, when we are doing any form of thermal styling, it is usually done for updos or hairstyles. Now, there are different types of thermal stylings, but to study the thermal styling, we should first learn what are the different types of textures present in our human hair. So, number one is a straight texture. People with straight hair have a straight texture. In this type of a hair will be very smooth but with a lot volume. Next comes your wavy hair. Wavy hair has a texture of two types, your straight pattern also and bit of wave or curve pattern also. Wavy hair usually have a not more volume or neither less volume. It's a medium density and with medium volume, and people with wavy hair is easy to style. Next comes your curly texture. People with curly hair will usually have a more volume, and with this type of a hair you will have more frizziness. Last comes your kinky texture, which is commonly found out of India, not in India. Kinky type of a texture is very thick in volume and it's very difficult to treat when it comes to thermal styles also. Kinky hair texture will have less frizziness but very excess volume. After studying the textures of our hair, we will go through our topic, which is thermal styling. So, with the names such as straightening, ironing or pressing, it's a form of a thermal styling in which you straighten the hair. For example, people with curly or wavy hair, we will use straightening. People those who want a very much finish into the hair, for example, if we are treating curly hair and we have to do any hairdo, so what we have to do, first we have to straighten with the straight blow, then we should do straightening for more smooth and frizz-free look. Our next form of a thermal styling is called curling or tonging. When we talk about curling and tonging, in this type of a thermal style, people those who are having a curly hair want some curl pattern or wants to go with some messy hairstyle, we should do some light curls or tight curls with curling. Curling also can be done through various different curling rods. Like you can have a big curls, loose curls, or even a blowout look also with curling. Next comes your crimping. Crimping is a form of a thermal styling which is used in people those who want excess volume into the hair, or we want some messy or puffy hairstyle. Then comes your hot rollers. Hot rollers are used for people those who do daily hairstyles, those who want less damage to the hair, and this will give very light curves. Next comes your waving. Now, waving is a bit different when it comes to curling. Curl gives a curl pattern, but wave will give a wave pattern to your hair. And wave is usually done with people those who want beachy waves or beachy hairstyles. Now, these all are our different types of thermal styling. Now, when we're talking about thermal styling, there are some things which we should keep in mind. First comes temperature. So there are three important points. First comes temperature. When you're using any form of a thermal styling machine, you should keep in mind about the temperature of the machine. Next comes your heat protection. So this is a heat form of a hairstyle. To protect your hair from less damage, you should always use a heat protection. And our last comes a post care. After doing lots of damage and using so many of styling products, you should keep in mind you need to take a proper post care post doing any hairstyles or any hair or events. Thank you.